I don't even know if I have enough time, but one of the things that stands out is he's never put himself above his teammates or the staff, and he allows himself to be coached extremely hard by Greg Popovich. He's relentless, dedicated, and in many ways he can lead without saying a word.
Here's Johnson following the bucket by the Spurs. The shot is off. Here's Mills. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You talk about Duncan allowing Pop to get into him. I think really he's his own toughest critic. As great as he is, he's hard on himself. He's pushed himself to become great. Patty Mills last season had his best season ever. Really remade his body in the offseason, adding muscle, cutting down on his body fat. Already one of the quickest players in the league. He got even quicker.
Now here's Johnson. 12 points for him. Plumlee with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Johnson kicks to Plumlee. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Cry, baby, DJ. Cry, baby, DJ.
Yeah, and for a player who spent time in the G League, playing in China and his native Australia, it seems he's really solidified his place as an NBA player, Kevin, in part because he refocused on conditioning his body and really developed as an outside shooter, too.
The Spurs making a switch here. Splitters checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Pelicans had a huge game. He finished with 28 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season-high for rebounds. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance at Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogg'ian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
Now here's Johnson, averaging 28 points a game. 4 on the clock. Morris dishes to Johnson. Misses off the left iron.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Here's Ginobili.
Manu Ginobili is always one of my favorite guys.
Get out of my room, stop talking.
Shooting guard on the court. I mean, the issue with him has been health. Last season he missed about a month with a tweaked hamstring, right as the Spurs went on their rodeo road trip.
And Phoenix making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Johnson attacking. The dish to Plumlee. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Miles Plumlee, Steve, buried on the bench in his rookie season with Indiana. The Suns saw something in him, and they would not sign off on the Luis Scola trade without Plumlee coming back in the deal.
Well, it was a good move on their part. Plumlee stepped into their starting center position, played very well, and has a bright future, really, in Phoenix because he fits right into what they're trying to do.
Splitter misses. The Suns leading. Johnson, a wide open look. The shot a bit long that time.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Duncan, the pass to Mills. Duncan up on top. 6 points for him. Here's the feed to Ginobili. The shot is off, and Phoenix will come the other way.
And the Suns' top draft pick, Alex Len, dealt with ankle issues last season. That being the case, how big was Plumlee for them? I mean, he's a big-time glass eater inside and an above-the-rim finisher to help force the D to collapse. He's a guy that I think has tremendous upside and is extremely athletic for a front-line player.
Here's Mills after the made shot from Johnson. They set the pick. Duncan kicks to Ginobili. Back to Duncan. And Ginobili. Here we go. And that one's good. Ginobili's got 4 this quarter.
And Plumlee still working to expand his skill set, but you don't find many 7-footers who can uncork a 40-inch vertical leap. I mean, his athleticism sets him apart.
Now here's Johnson. 14 points for him. Takes
Wow,
it to the
let's
teeth
go.
of the knee and converts the layup. Johnson's got 16.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys, and his shooting has led them to this lead.
Warren's checked in for Plumlee. Here's Mills. He's guarded by Thomas. Screened by Duncan. Nobody near Leonard. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 5.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Johnson goes in. Kicks it to Warren. Good ball movement
Go,
here by the
Warren.
Suns.
Assist.
good on the three.
Ah, come on.
San Antonio trailing here. Leonard with the ball. Now Green defending. Here's Mills. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Mills has got
Hey!
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
to the right side. Here's Warren. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Screen by Duncan. Mills dishes to Duncan. Outside Leonard. Here is Splitter. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling. Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
Spurs trail by 3. Duncan with a screen on Johnson. Ginobili kicks to Duncan. Pass to Leonard. From deep. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Johnson left side. Fires from the wing.
Hey,
San
man, that's too
Antonio
late.
with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. You know, the guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
Warren with the ball. Warren sets the pick for Johnson. A floater, and Warren with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Spurs trail by 5.
The Suns training staff renowned around the league for their ability to keep players healthy. They're at the forefront, biomechanics and all that new school stuff. The results have been terrific, called preventative maintenance.
1:51 left to play in the first half. To the inside. Rebound San Antonio. Ginobili's got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard attacking.
Yeah, he has not established position.
You know, I prefer the ref to whistle with a block. When
Hey!
he's out. I thought that was a good call.
Don't show anything.
Kawhi Leonard has been talked about and mentioned as the future of this San Antonio Spurs team.
Dale, sit down.
23 years old is all he is, and already a great defender and a much improved shooter from his days at San Diego State.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Boris Diaz checked in for Splitter. Matt Bonner comes in for Tim Duncan. Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Joseph in for Patty Mills. Into Green. It's stolen by Morris. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Oh, the jam by Johnson.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
So it's the Spurs now after the Suns pick up 2. Bonner no good. And for Kawhi Leonard, we know about his defense, but you think, Steve, he can become a go-to offensive player?
Well, he's going to need to, Kevin, when Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan move on. This is going to be Kawhi Leonard's team. And I thought what was interesting was the Spurs gave him more of a burden last year offensively. They started to give him more and more looks isolation-wise down on the block, and he's developed at a beautiful rate. He's coming into his own. The Phoenix Suns franchise with the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. We shouldn't have been surprised with their resurgent play last season. This is a franchise that throughout its history has found ways to win.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And a change for the Suns. Dragic is checked in. Now here's Joseph. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Bonner. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Morris. Here's Dragic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
76% of the stripe for him to this point of the season.
And that does it for the first half of play.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I don't try to force it on offense, good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on. Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
You'll have to take one.
All right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead,
You leave it
but
tomorrow,
lots of
Uber.
basketball left to
You
play.
leave it tomorrow.
Second half just about to get going here.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Johnson. 22 points, and he's been delivering that.